still exist. Hey everybody, this is Chad the Gaming Dad here. And it's been a while, right? I know. A few months, actually. A couple months, I think. 2 months, 3 months, something like that. But I wanted to get on here, and I've got a few comments and things on some videos asking, hey, where are you at, man? Where have you been? I had one funny one where someone wrote that life called and said, hey, Chad, go home with your family. And Chad said, okay. So, yeah, I don't know. In all reality, I didn't really go anywhere. Been right here. Just been really busy doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I figured I would just jump on here real quick, do a video to, number one, say happy holidays to everybody. I missed Thanksgiving by a couple days, but Christmas and New Year's and all that stuff is just down the road. So happy holidays to everybody and all that good stuff. Hope you're having a good time with all of the games that have been released. We're in that real busy season. Tons of good stuff has come out, and some real stinkers have come out too. Thankfully, I was not into the whole Fallout 76 thing, so I didn't get disappointed by that because I never bought it. And it doesn't look like I'm going to either. I don't really like all that online all the time crap, as you know. So anyways, like I said, I thought I would just get on here real quick and say hello and maybe go and show you a few games that I have been playing recently and let you know what's up. So I may have mentioned before on the channel that I have my regular job, and about a year and a half ago, I decided to try to just jump in to freelancing as a TV production freelancer. I actually went to college for TV and radio production and everything back in the day. Worked at TV stations, worked at radio stations a little bit here and there, but eventually, because the pay there isn't usually so great, I wound up going down the insurance route, and very exciting work there, as everyone knows. Insurance, really awesome. Can't wait. But it's a good job, pays the bills, all that stuff. But for some reason, about a year and a half ago, I just decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to start emailing some places around here. I know there's some production companies and things like that. And wouldn't you know, one of them answered my email, and I've been working with them ever since. And actually, not just them, they've referred me on to other places that need people for production. I'll show you some pictures here. You can check it out. Sometimes I'm running cameras. Sometimes I'm working at football games, baseball games, basketball. It's mostly sports, but sometimes we get the parade, things like that. Sometimes it's live events. Sometimes it's not. But it's been keeping me hopping, and over the last couple of months, I haven't had more than one day off a week in as long as I can remember, at least the last 4 or 5 months. So jumping on and doing YouTube and stuff is just no time. Honestly, not a lot of time for it. But this week, we finally slowed down. I don't know if everybody understands how it works, but there's playoffs and then the end of the season. So football's pretty much over with, and that's when we're the busiest with all the production around here, working for a local TV station as well as other places. So things have slowed down quite a bit. I still have a lot more work coming up for basketball and other things, but for right now, it's slowed down quite a bit. I have been keeping up with a lot of the games that have come out, but haven't had much time to play them. I only have a few hours in each of these things, but what the heck? Let's go and take a look. I'll show you some things that I'm into. Got a couple old things and some new stuff. Also grabbed some really awesome deals on, not on Black Friday, it was before Black Friday. I don't go out and fight the mobs and all that crap. This was before Black Friday, but I had access to deals through Best Buy because I still have that card that they discontinued. That sucked. But I still keep it until next November when it expires what I've already paid for. So anyway, let's take a look at a couple of games and just see what you guys think too. So I'm going to start off with some old ones. I don't know why, but I just had a bug up my butt to play some old Command & Conquer style games. In fact, Command & Conquer itself. And I never really played too much of the real-time strategy, but I don't know. Sometimes things just strike you when you want to play a game, you just grab something. And I did upgrade my Xbox 360 a few months ago, back in September. I got one of the E models, the nice ones that apparently have most of the issues ironed out, and it has a 500 gig hard drive in it, so I've been just loading up tons of 360 games, and some of the stuff that I never bought on my PS3 because it really was exclusive to 360. I've been going back and buying some of those, and that's what led me down the Command and Conquer road here. So I got all 3 of these. Got the Command and Conquer Tiberium Wars, Kane's Wrath, and then Red Alert 3. This game is hilarious because of all the kind of superstars. There's a lot of really famous people in this game that make appearances, that talk to you, live action stuff, real cheesy stuff, but pretty fun. I'm sure a lot of people know about Command and Conquer, Red Alert 3, and then of course you've always got your, your supermodels like Jenny McCarthy, and so yeah, you get to have them barking orders at you, and it's a pretty fun game. So I've been playing some of these things on the 360 as well as some other old 360 games. Just like almost everybody on the face of the planet, I went ahead and got Red Dead Redemption 2. This game is really good. Very big, very wide open. Like, you've heard all about it. Everybody's made a video about Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't need to rehash the same old thing, but I do like it. And the thing that's cool about this is I never really watched old spaghetti western movies. And because I was playing a bunch of Red Dead, and by a bunch I mean a few hours, I've barely scratched the surface, like I said, been really busy. But because I was playing that, it got me thinking about like old spaghetti westerns and stuff. So I started going back and watching these crazy old Clint Eastwood movies like The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and those things are pretty great. I also watched The Hateful Eight, which is a more modern cowboy movie, and that thing, warning, it's a great movie, but very intense. Yeah, language intense, visually intense. The whole thing is crazy. It's a great movie, but it's Tarantino. You got to figure you're going to be getting into some craziness there. Something I picked up for my Switch recently. The kids love the Switch. Both of my kids just absolutely love the Switch. They play it nonstop. And I'm always looking for stuff that we can all play together. Mario Kart's good, stuff like that. You wouldn't think so, but Diablo, the Eternal Collection of Diablo, yes. I have a 5-year-old and an almost 9-year-old, and they just love playing Diablo, and it's not that bad. I mean, it's got demons and stuff like that, but it's not that bad. It's mainly M-rated for, it says here, blood and gore, violence, and partial nudity. Yes, because the girls in this game wear bikinis or something. It's partial nudity. So anyway, I haven't had a problem playing it with the kids, but 4-player co-op Diablo, it's so great because you can take the Switch and take both sides of it off, the Joy-Cons, and you can actually play Diablo with just a Joy-Con. It's not ideal, but when there's a bunch of us playing, I can get me, my wife, and both kids, all 4 of us can be slaying together in Diablo, and that's a pretty fun experience to have, especially around the holidays when the kids are off school and all that kind of stuff. So if you like Diablo and you got a bunch of people in the house, the Switch is great because usually you have enough controllers for everybody. It doesn't require being online either. You can play it locally, 4 players. Local couch co-op, that's where it's at, man. Everybody wants to do these live services and make you go online for everything, but nah, I would rather just have everything local and play with people here that I know, because you go online, it's a crapshoot whether you get a good person or not. If you have actual friends, cool. If you're just picking up random people, you're usually not going to have a good time. Alright, and that leads me to the 2 games that I got, the Black Friday deals that I bought before Black Friday. And this one I think is still on sale, and it's really pretty good. It's Forza Horizon 4. Woo, there you go. Forza Horizon 4. I really like these racing games, and this one has some great visuals. It's a very pretty looking game. I don't have an Xbox One X. I just have an S, the middle of the road model, I suppose. But it works just fine. Everything looks awesome on it. I like when it changes the seasons, and the only thing I really don't like about it is it's just a pure arcade game, and you have to remember that because it looks so good. It fools you into thinking like you think when you're playing like the regular Forza or when you're playing a Gran Turismo or something like that, because the cars look so good and the tracks and everything, but it's not that kind of game. You have to just get that out of your head when you play it, because you just ram right through trees and big brick walls, and you smash into everything. Nothing happens. You just keep on going, 200 miles an hour, right through everything, which is kind of fun. But again, you have to keep that in mind, because every now and then it feels a little like, this sort of sucks, but it really doesn't suck. It's good. And if you have an Xbox, this is a good exclusive to have on it. And it was on sale. The big sale on this one was, it was like 20 bucks off or something. And then with the thing that I got through Best Buy, you get 20% off on top of that, which was really sweet. But the best deal I got of all was, I wasn't planning on getting this game. Just to tell you up front, I wasn't planning on getting this, because I played the last one, and it was okay. I just didn't really get hooked into it. But I did grab Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yes, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is the reverse cover. I love when the PS4 does all these reverse covers. I always flip them and put the more interesting artwork on there instead of just the typical thing. But this game is way better than the last Assassin's Creed, in my opinion. I really like it. I plugged it in. The first day I played 5 hours of it. I stayed up till 2 in the morning. I was really tired the next day too. Getting old, man. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there are some downsides to it where it looks very similar to the last one. But just something about the gameplay and getting in the boat and going, and the coolest thing happened in Odyssey. I was out, it was the first time I took my boat out toward the beginning of the game, and you go and you have naval battles, right? So your boat's going, you're firing arrows and stuff at the other boat, and it's exploding. It gets to a point where you can then park your boat right next to it, jump on and board it. You start slashing people up and everything. There's blood flying everywhere. So after I raided their entire boat, as I'm sailing away, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to hit it one more time to sink it, right? So fired the stuff in there. The thing sinks. All the guys that I had killed float to the top of the surface, right? And it's kind of gross, because they're like little red splotches in the ocean where guys are floating because they were in this battle. And that by itself, I was like, wow, look at the detail in this game. That's pretty cool. All the guys floated up off of the ship as it sank. And no sooner had I said that, then all of a sudden I saw splashes happening all over the place. The sharks come and eat all the guys that are floating on the water. And it was the most... like, I sat there, I went, whoa, that's really cool. I haven't seen that before. It might have happened in other Assassin's Creed games. I don't know. But this one, really good detail, really great visuals. Everything was so much fun on that game. But yeah, the sharks, they really surprised me. The only downside to this Assassin's Creed game is, just like everything else anymore, everybody wants to throw as many microtransactions as they possibly can in every game anymore, and it's making me sick. That's why I keep buying all these old 360 games to play, because at least I know that nobody's going to hit me up for more money after I buy this one. You play the Assassin's Creed game, just like the last one, and this one too, it starts slowing down your progress to make you more incentivized, or whatever you want to call it, to go buy all the crap. And they're like, it's time savers, it's optional, no, you don't have to buy it. We're just going to make the game slow down so much that you're going to want to shoot yourself before you keep playing it. You just need to hurry up to level up so that you can beat the next boss or whatever. I'm just going to grind it. And honestly, I don't usually beat games that I play. So, this game, I'm not going to beat it, but I'm also not going to pay to make progress in it. That part really sucks. So anyway, I did say this was the greatest deal that I got. So let me tell you what happened. Best Buy was running a sale where it was 50% off. So instead of 60 bucks, it was only 30 bucks. And then they also applied my Gamers Club thing, which was 20% off on top of that. So 23 bucks, baby. Heck, I already got almost 23 bucks worth out of it, even if I never finished this thing. So good deals. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. That's where I've been. And I think I might try to just jump on and do a stream here and there, and then put that up on the channel. I really just still don't have a ton of time to do long edited things. I do plan on doing that in the future, hopefully someday. But for now, I just wanted to get on, say hi, tell you a couple games, some things that have been happening, and say happy holidays to everybody. So hopefully everybody's having a good time out there, having fun with your games, having fun with your family and everybody. And I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to make another video. I can't promise anything. But hey, for those of you who are still here, that still watch my channel and like my videos and everything like that, thank you very much for sticking around. and I'll throw out stuff whenever I get a chance to. So always, like usual, leave me some comments down below. If there's anything you think I should be taking a look at that you'd like me to cover in a video or something, always like suggestions, and just say hello, whatever you want. But with all that said, till next time, remember, you never outgrow video games. My name's Chad the Gaming Dad, and I will see you again someday on another video. Thanks for watching, guys. So long, everybody. Hey, thanks everybody for sticking with me and watching the entire video. I hope you liked it. The best way to help out the channel is to leave a like, leave a comment, and tell your friends. If you'd like to support the channel further, there are links in the description. But otherwise, always remember that you never outgrow video games. My name's Chad the Gaming Dad, and we'll see you on the next one. So long, everybody.